Are you feeling tight, tensed, or stressed? Take just 5 minutes with me to stretch your way to a healthier, more relaxed you. This quick and easy stretch will help you release tension, feel relaxed, improve your flexibility, and help you feel refreshed in no time. All you need for this stretch is your body and a pillow or a yoga block if you have one. So let's get started. The first stretch that I love to do is actually a yoga pose. It's called child's pose. To get into this stretch, what you want to do is go on your hands and knees. Bring your feet together so your big toes are touching, and bring your knees out slightly. Then you gently want to push your hips and your butt back so that your butt is resting on your heels. As you do this, you stretch your hands out in front of you. When you're in all of these stretches, remember to breathe. We don't want to hold our breath. I also like to alternate stretching my arms to one side, so you can crawl or walk your fingertips to the left, hold that stretch for a bit, and then walk your hands slowly towards the right, holding that stretch for a bit. And then from here, come back up on your hands and knees. You want your hands on the ground about shoulder width apart. Bring your right hand all the way up to the sky, looking up at that right hand, getting a nice stretch through your shoulder. And then you're gonna exhale, bring that arm down across you, drop that right shoulder to the mat, and you'll feel this really nice stretch through your shoulder and your back. And you'll also get some spinal twist holding that stretch there, and then slowly unwind that arm to the mat. And then we'll do the same on the opposite left side. So bring that left arm all the way up, getting that nice stretch through your shoulder, your chest. Exhaling, bringing that arm down across your body, relaxing your left shoulder, your left arm onto that mat. And you'll feel that nice stretch through your left shoulder, your left back, and a little bit of spinal twist there. And then slowly unwind and return your hand back to the mat. And then we're gonna transition into a nice stretch for the hips. So come up onto your knees, and you wanna bring your right foot forward, and you wanna make sure that your right foot is in front of your right knee. And then what you wanna do is slowly shift your hips forward, and you will feel that stretch in your left hip. If you tuck your pelvis under, we'll actually engage our hip and feel that stretch so much more than shifting further forward. Sometimes I'll bring my arm up on that same side as the hip, and then to get a nice stretch through my ribs and a little bit more through the hip there, so you can play around with that arm placement in that hip stretch. And then we're gonna slowly bring that right foot back and repeat the same on the opposite side. So bring your left foot forward. Remember, left foot is in front of the left knee. Shift those hips slowly forward. Tuck your tailbone under, and you'll feel that stretch all down your right hip. Again, I like to bring my arm up a bit to feel that stretch, engage that a little bit more there. And then you want to return back to your knees. Next, we're going to transition into another yoga pose. This is called a pigeon. I also have a modified pigeon if this is too much. Starting on your right side again, you're going to bring your right knee up. Slowly draw your upper body down over that right knee until your head is relaxed down on the mat and your arms are extended out in front of you. If this is too much, you could always grab that pillow to prop your upper body up on. Another modification that I have for you for the pigeon pose is taking the pillow and actually placing that pillow under that right hip or your right butt cheek. Another option is a modified pigeon, taking both knees to a 90-degree angle. So you actually want to stack them kind of one along the other, and that's a little bit less of an intense stretch too. And then we'll slowly return to our starting position and do the same on the opposite side. We're gonna take that left knee, bringing it to the front of our mat, slowly lower it down. While we're doing that, we're extending that right leg out and back, getting that nice stretch through our hip. Again, feel free to use that pillow. So either support your upper body, or you can shift that pillow right underneath your left back cheek to give yourself some extra support. Or you can do that 90-degree angle pose with your knees, so that way the stretch is not too intense. Sometimes people feel that this is more comfortable for their knees. And then for this next stretch, you're gonna lay on your back and bring your knees up, and your arms come out to your side. You wanna slowly drop your knees to the right side of your body, so that way you can gently feel that nice twist through the left side of your body. Again, remember to breathe through this stretch. If you want a little bit more of a stretch here, what I like to do is bring my right foot over my left knee, and this will make that stretch a little bit more intense. And then slowly unwind, bring your knees back up to the start, and then we're going to slowly drop our knees to the left side of our body. Feeling that nice stretch through the right side. And then again, if you want a little bit more of an intense stretch, I like to bring that left foot right on top of that right knee. And that'll just give us a little bit more stretch there, but make sure that it's comfortable and we don't want any pain. The second to last stretch is one of my favorites ever. This is where you're for sure gonna want that pillow or a yoga block. So what you wanna do is put that on your mat, and then what you wanna do is position your butt so that your back is going to lay over the pillow. So as you lay down, your feet can be on the mat, knees up, you can extend your legs. I like to bring my feet together and drop my knees to the side. But for your upper body, you wanna bring your arms up and out and drop them down to the floor. That's where you'll really get that really nice stretch through your chest. Make sure your head is relaxed nicely on the pillow or on the mat. You don't wanna have any strain in your neck or any tension there. Let everything relax and open up while you breathe. And then you want to slowly come up out of that stretch, rolling to your side if you need some extra help getting up. And then the last stretch today, this is also a yoga pose. It's called Ragdoll. So for this one, you want to be standing, and then you're going to slowly exhale, bending at the waist, lowering your upper body down to your legs and your knees. I would recommend keeping a slight bend in the knees. This helps protect that lower back. And then I also like to grasp opposite biceps. So hanging here in this nice stretch, making sure that your head is relaxed, that you're not straining the neck, letting that head fall down and relax between your arms. You can even give that upper body a nice sway back and forth to help release some extra tension. And then slowly releasing, coming all the way up. I like to give myself a nice little stretch as I come all the way up, bringing those hands down to the chest and being thankful for everything that our body is capable of. I hope you feel relaxed, rejuvenated, and less stressed after this stretch. Please make sure that you save this video so that you can come back to it a time and a time again when you need that 5-minute break. That's gonna be all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.